Alright, hello. Welcome to DotA is Hard. This is Project Swift. Welcome to another fantastic, fun-filled, enjoyable game, all that good stuff. For those of you who don't know, DotA is Hard, fantastic, Australian-based, in-house gaming group. We're all fun, we're all good, enjoyable, and all that good stuff. We're all friendly, so please come check us out. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we've got a Steam group, we're also got a raid call channel, so come search DotA is Hard for everything. Co-casting with me tonight is EJ. Hello EJ, how are you doing?
Hello, everybody.
Good times, good times. So we've had one fantastic game tonight already. We've casted that one, and we're casting this second one, recording it again. Unfortunately, it looks like my computer is crapping out a little bit with the recording this time, so I'll see how it goes when we're actually playing, but hopefully it plays up, but I may have to cut the stream and just keep this to a replay. But we'll see how it goes.
Yep, no worries.
Alright then. So, yes, fantastic game earlier, like massive team fights. The team fights went for ages. They were like 2-minute long team fights. It was great. So difficult to call action. God. And it was like crazy too, because they had like Magnus. So Magnus would jump in reverse polarity and catch 5 people in reverse polarity, and then the team fight would still go for another 2 minutes. It was nuts.
That almost never happens.
Yeah, it was just odd. So, but for this game, we've got bands of Nyx Assassin and Bat Rider, as well as Magnus and the Keeper of the Light. And we've got a first pick of Lifestealer. So, for those of you who know, Lifestealer's been seeing a lot of play, and for those of you who know the War guys, WaRnh4n is captaining the Radiant team. Lifestealer is one of their favorite carries, second to Luna. Luna is probably one of their other favorite carries as well for that team.
Yeah,
so,
I've seen Nan pick Lifestealer a lot of times.
Yes.
He really loves that hero.
And then we've got the straight up pick of the straight up combo of Shadow Demon and Lena on the DotA team. So, yeah, it has opted against heroes like Darkseer, who is still in the pool, but just going straight for that combo. So they want that tri-lane combo against the Nyx, against the Lifestealer. So people know that Lifestealer is a great tri-lane hero. So trying to get that strength, like that stronger tri-lane over the top of him, is one way to try and deal with him.
Absolutely, but I think that combo, the Shadow Demon Lena combo, is going to lose out to the Lifestealer for sure.
The Lifestealer does have that rage, and he's able to pop rage as soon as he comes out of Disruption, so it won't be able to follow it up by Lena's Light Strike Array. And then we've got a follow-up pick of Queen of Pain and the Darkseer on the Radiant team. So, Queen of Pain I haven't seen a lot I haven't seen a lot of play with Queen of Pain lately, but the Queen of Pain Darkseer combo is always good fun. So, Darkseer runs in Vacuum with a Blink and then a Scream of Pain, or Sonic Wave, I believe it is. Sonic Wave coming out from the Queen of Pain. Just does massive area of effect damage to basically their whole team.
Luna, this looks like it could be their tri-lane.
Yeah, I think that's looking like their tri-lane right there. The Shadow Demon, Lena, and Luna is always interesting for people to cast because you mix up their names all the time, but it's also really fun to watch.
It's nice. That aura's gonna... That bonus damage aura is such a boon in tri-lanes because it gives the damage, 14 damage to every hero. It's like an extra 45 damage. After a couple of hits, that multiplies to like 150 damage.
Yeah, it stacks up really quickly.
3 hits.
And yeah, so it will be interesting with the Luna getting that aura up. As well as the Shadow Demon, the Lena. The DotA team are probably going to be looking for like some serious pushes around like level 11 to maybe level 14 on the Luna. So taking that time to really get some strong pushes in. But that is also the time that Lifestealer really shines. Around that time, if he gets the Midas and gets those early levels, that mid game is like when they're looking to hear it to end the game. So both of these teams are looking for sort of like really strong mid-game at the moment. So it will be interesting to see. We'll probably see a lot of clashes around sort of 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The bands coming out, so we've got I really like the Radiant bands, the bands of the Brewmaster, the Puck, and the Warlock. So all solid mid heroes, and again they're really solid mid-game heroes. So banning off those mid heroes and getting that really strong team fight out of the way.
Be right back. Sorry.
Alright then. The Radiant team do have that really strong team fight of the Darkseer and the Queen of Pain, and I guess they don't really want it to be rivaled. Whereas the Dire team are banning out those tri-lane supports. So they've banned out Rubik, they've banned out Leshrac, and they've banned out Jakiro. So those are the three really strong tri-lane supports. So right now we're looking for some support heroes to go with the Lifestealer. We'll probably see the Queen of Pain going mid, with the Darkseer going the long lane solo. And it looks like Sand King's going to be taking up that support role, which is an interesting choice. Sand King's he's a really good hero. I feel that he needs those levels on him and doesn't really work as a 4 or a 5 hero, because he needs those levels to get that damage from Epicenter up. It's kind of like a Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is a great hero and a great support, but is still quite level dependent. Needs to get those levels to get that damage from his ultimate and make him really effective in those team fights. We're going to pick a Clockwork Goblin. So Clockwork Goblin is probably going to be the off-lane hero. He could also be put in the safe lane farming position, but if they wanted to do an aggressive tri-lane with the Shadow Demon, Lina, and Luna. But I feel Clockwork does not stand up to a Darkseer very well. Darkseer on a long lane versus a Clockwork on the safe lane. Darkseer will win that lane 9 times out of 10, I believe. So we'll probably be seeing the Clockwork on the off lane. Up against the Lifestealer, Sand King, and a Lion. So they've got the double stun going in that tri-lane, and the slow from the Lifestealer. Lots of extra damage, and they've also got the extra disable from the Lion's Hex. So they do have 4 disables running in this tri-lane, which is quite potent up against this tri-lane, which has the stun, the Light Strike Array from the Lina, as well as the Disruption. Disruption, you can't really hit them while they're disabled though. So we'll
5 seconds remaining.
call the Light Strike Array like the main disable of this. And this has got what? It's got a 0.6 second stun, which isn't much. It's a little bit, but it's not much. So so that's 1 disable in the tri-lane going up against 4. So will be interesting to see how that goes. And it's possible that they've sort of thrown Dire team seems to be thrown a little bit off. They're using up a lot of their reserve time here, so they could be strategizing, but they could also be thinking over different picks, and they've settled on the Templar Assassin. I don't think Templar Assassin was a good choice. Templar Assassin up against the Queen of Pain, with Queen of Pain's Shadow Strike. Anytime the Templar Assassin comes in to put a last hit on with Refraction, Queen of Pain can just put on a Shadow Strike. That does ticks a lot of damage. So it will 3 instances of damage every 3 seconds. So for 15 seconds. So that's 5 instances. So that's 5 instances of damage with a few auto attacks in there. That will get rid of any level of Refraction quite quickly. Especially level 1, so you just get the level 1 Shadow Strike up against the level 1 Refraction. It's not going to do much. The Templar Assassin is going to lose this lane, I feel. Queen of Pain's going to have it over the top of the Templar Assassin, and the rune races are going to be in the Queen of Pain's favour as well. I think the Queen of Pain, because of the Queen of Pain's blink as compared to the Templar Assassin's up against the Psionic Trap, the Queen of Pain's just going to be able to blink out of those traps as soon as they go off. But yes, so once the Templar Assassin does get a little bit of farm up and is able to get those, sort of get the Blink Dagger up and get those Phase Boots up and get some of that damage in there, she will be able to cause a fair bit of havoc. Fair bit of havoc up against the enemy heroes. We'll get a Blink Dagger in on top of the Lion, so could basically one-hit the Lion and the Sand King as well. before they're able to get anything off and do anything massive. So that is a really strong initiation there. Another good one that I'm interested to see is possibly a Darkseer Nakes Bomb. So Darkseer Nakes Bombs are could be good fun. The Lifestealer will jump inside the Darkseer, use Infest to jump inside the Darkseer. Darkseer can run up, vacuum the enemy team basically on top of himself. Nakes jumps out, starts shredding people, and then you've got all this other area of effect damage. You've got the Queen of Pain with the Sonic Wave, and you have the Sand King with the Epicenter. So that is a lot of area of effect damage. They've just got to catch everyone in it. So that will be a challenge. Who's their? I've forgotten who their last pick was. Was the Triland? So was the Luna. So yeah, a lot of these heroes will spread out a fair bit. Sort of the Shadow. Ooh, that's a pretty courier. Look at it. It's like double-headed dog thing. So yeah, these heroes will spread out a little bit.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello, welcome back. I was just saying that the team fight is going to be interesting. The Radiant has a lot of team fights, so I'm looking forward to like a Darkseer Nakes Bomb. So Lifestealer can jump inside the Darkseer, vacuum them all straight on top of the Darkseer. Darkseer can blow things up.
Hang on, let me just get caught up a little bit on the...
Yep, so catch up quickly. While this is paused, you can catch up and I can introduce the Radiant team. So we've got WaRnh4n, the captain, playing the Sand King, with Blue Haze is going to be playing the Lion. Pooh is going to be playing the Queen of Pain. Virus is taking the Lifestealer, as well as Skyatrist will be taking the Darkseer.
Skyhiatrist.
Skyhiatrist. Like psychiatrist, but sky high.
Anyway, on the Dire team, the captain is playing Shadow Demon. He's Ozmodius. We have Aqua Sock playing on the Clockwork Goblin. Breeze playing on the Templar Assassin. We have Vey playing on the Luna. Oh, it's Vey. He's a good friend. He's fun to play with.
Okay, good.
And we have Gotta Go Fast on the Lena. Hopefully we'll see her going fast with that 21% move speed bonus from the Fiery Soul.
Oh yeah. See her moving around. Get those phase boots and absolutely leg it.
Gotta go fast, gotta go fast.
Woot woot. Pooh. So we've got all 5 heroes running top. So we've got all 5 heroes on the Radiant team. Heading top, they're going to be looking for an early first blood. Meanwhile, the Clockwork Goblin picked up Boots of Speed as one of their first items. So, Boots of Speed and a set of Observer Wards as a Tango. Interesting choice. I don't mind Boots of Speed on certain offlane. Yeah, true. Somebody gave him a set of Tangos. I don't mind Boots of Speed on certain offlane heroes. I don't like it on Clockwork. I enjoy Boots of Speed on those heroes that have a bit of passive movement speed to start out with, say like Razor or someone like that. Those ones that... Oh, what's going on here? Skyhiatrist, the Darkseer is in a bit of dangerous situation.
Dire's gonna die.
Yeah, the Darkseer is in a serious... That was a really interesting bait, and right now the Shadow Demon's getting a lot out of it. Just getting hammered there, got shredded. So that was an excellent bait by the Darkseer.
Absolutely. I think it was a bit of an accidental bait, but it was excellent nonetheless.
They did come out on top, so yes, that was quite interesting there. Darkseer was in a really dangerous situation. Copped the disruption light strike away combo from the Lena, but they didn't have any follow-up from any other heroes.
Yeah, that's very true. Looks like try v try. Who do you think's gonna win in this? I think Radiant have the advantage here.
Yeah, it will be interesting. I think the Dire team have better options at pulling, have better options at pulling, like getting the supports out of place. Say they caught the Lion out of place. I think they have better options then. The Luna is a lot faster and can come in and get a lot of help, can help out much faster. But the Radiant team have much more area of effect disable. So, Crispy, could you please, yes, just gonna ask you please, can you stop that? So, I'm going to, yeah, I think the Radiant team have a lot of options for disable. They've got 4 disables underneath them. They've got the stun from the Sand King, they've got the stun and the hex from the Lion, and they've got that slow from the Lifestealer. So they've got 4 disables up against the Lena's 1. So that will be very interesting tri lane to watch, and I'm kind of keen to see who will come out on top. Meanwhile, I did get the lanes wrong, so I feel that this is a bit of a mistake on the Radiant's part. They're laning here. The Darkseer is going up against the Templar Assassin, which is, that's alright, but the Darkseer would absolutely shred the Clockwork Goblin in lane. Meanwhile, the Queen of Pain would absolutely shred the Templar Assassin, I feel.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. I think the Queen of Pain versus Templar Assassin is actually very dependent entirely on the Templar Assassin's skill at melding those shadow strikes.
Yeah,
like
getting out of the way of it.
You can almost always, if you're a good Templar Assassin player, you can almost always meld out of those shadow strikes because they are quite slow. But if you're not good enough to do that, then the Queen of Pain will win, and it is quite a hard skill. But yeah, otherwise I agree that Queen of Pain would have been much better off mid against the Templar Assassin than Darkseer is. Although Darkseer's Iron Shell is quite effective against Templar Assassin too.
It is very true. But
yeah, I think he's more effective against the Clockwork.
And right now, Action Top coming in. Stuns are happening. Caught the Shadow Demon out of place, taking a lot of damage. One more hit from the Lifestealer will take him down. He's just too fast though. Got 1 hit in from the Lion. The Lena threw a naked stun out, but completely missed everything. So that was a bit interesting. The Shadow Demon's healing up using some tangos, while meanwhile the supports on the Radiant side are also popping some tangos to try and get that heal out.
And
yeah,
the Luna only just almost level 2.
They do have a creep wave pushing in though. Yeah, got this creep wave pushing in, so they're going to get the most out of that. Missed
probably
that.
the next one too. Yeah, that's going to be under his tower.
This yeah, the Sand King's here, waiting very patiently, just sitting there. He's popped a salve, just sitting off to the side, waiting for some stuns. Meanwhile, the Lion has come around here. I'm not sure what the Lion was doing. Probably looking to stop the pull, just in case there was a pull happening. And they've got a courier coming in. They've got to watch out for this courier. Oh no, too easy. Luna backed off to pick it up. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, I'm going to bring up the stats. On the bottom lane, sorry. God, I'm excellent with this talking thing tonight. The Queen of Pain going up for Clockwork. They're both looking pretty even. They actually both look really even. They've both got the same number of last hits, almost the same number of denies, and they're both on the same amount of health and mana. So Clockwork is doing quite well up against the Queen of Pain. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, the Templar Assassin is definitely winning the lane over the top of the Darkseer. Although Darkseer has hit, Darkseer's level 5 and only had only had 2 levels in Ion Shell and 1 level in Surge. So he's got an extra point sitting somewhere that he doesn't want to use at the moment. But in the meantime, there's action happening. Lion's about to go down. Does sneak away. Yes, does get away from that 1 more hit. But Luna's chasing. Does have that extra movement speed, but turns around. Lifestealer cops a stun from the Lena, while the Luna cops a stun. Oh wow, that was so close. The Lena gets the last hit in on the Lifestealer before he gets that puts that hit in on the friggin' Luna. God, I'm gonna get these two heroes utterly confused.
Oh dear.
So
who's winning this tri-lane? So who just died? Lifestealer died.
Lifestealer just died. So they've traded Shadow Demon's got gave the first blood away, but the carry, the Lifestealer, has died in this lane, so it's sitting even at the moment. The Lifestealer does have an extra 6 last hits over the top of the Luna. And it looks like Luna's rushing a Midas, has picked up a Gloves of Haste, so
could be interesting, especially try v try. That's always very risky, I think.
yeah, picking up a Midas in a tri-lane versus tri-lane is always quite risky, because especially if the other carry doesn't go a Midas, which it looks like Lifestealer's aiming for a Tread straight up, that will give the Lifestealer a significant advantage over the top of the Luna until Luna's able to get another item up, another set of, like a set of boots or something, will give that Lifestealer a significant advantage.
I think killing that Lifestealer there was really important in that regard. Really, 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 really important.
It was. If they weren't able to get that kill on the Lifestealer, I would say that at the moment the Radiant would be winning this tri-lane hands down. Just with the fact that the Luna is going the Hand of Midas. Unless they opted to swap, possibly putting the Luna bottom, trying to get that free farm, but putting him up against the Queen of Pain, yeah, I can't see Hand of Midas being an effective item at the moment.
Yeah, I figured he would get bored soon. Our resident trolls trickling through.
It's one of the problems with getting a bigger community. While DotA's heart is growing massively, and it's great, you do get, with like more people, you get a wider variety of people. So there's people who are just like less accepting of our community spirit, I guess. We really focus on like being happy and friendly here, and trying to improve the DotA community, and like get people to be more polite in their games, try and make sure that everyone else in the game has a great time, whereas other people just sort of like jump in and will do their own thing, have a bit of fun, and then head off. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, just as long as it doesn't impact the other players. We want everyone to have fun, so if somebody's fun is detracting from somebody else's, then there's a bit of a problem there. Ping's happening on the Luna. Things going in. Yes. Copped the stun on top of the Shadow Demon, got another stun. Good dodge there by the Sand King. Managed to dodge that leader stun quite effectively, but Sand King used one more attack, does use the bottle very effectively, but is going to go down to Lena's auto attack as well as the Luna's auto attack. Good stun there on top of the Lion, thought it was going to be a double stun, but just missed it. A Surge as well as an Ion Shell on top of the Lena's going down. Lion got killed by the Dire
down
King.
To the creep wave and a Lucent Beam.
Picked him off. Okay, so that's a bunch of trades all over the place. I think that was 2 for 2 trade.
Lion chased the Luna because he stunned the Luna and then chased him off a bit past the creep wave. The creep wave started beating on him, and then the Luna turned around and
put a Lucent Beam on,
and then whacked him and got the kill.
Oh wow, it was very, very close. Luna was on very little life, as you can see there. He's salving up.
He's got his Hand of Midas coming too.
Alright, we can
See
some of this Hand of Midas action going. So 7-minute Midas, that's pretty decent. Wards being put up here, they really want to block this creep pull, so blocked it with the Sentry Ward and popping off the Sentry Ward to D-Ward. So good use of Sentry Wards there. It only blocks for 3 minutes, but if they are D-Warding you, it's an effective use of a Sentry Ward.
Yeah, that Observer Ward cooldown is really valuable.
You
don't want to waste it on wards that are so easy to D-Ward. It makes a lot of sense.
That is true. So in this bottom lane here, the Queen of Pain is starting to get a bit of an advantage over the Clockwork. So Queen of Pain's sitting on 38 last hits, while Clockwork's only 20. It was going fairly even for a while there, but Clockwork is now starting to significantly fall behind.
Absolutely, he has an item coming into him. What is it? Just some regen and wand. Oh, his mic.
Oh, in dangerous spot here.
Chased.
Good use of the ultimate. Has the little.
No.
What's going on?
The
Queen of Pain just stopped moving. Could have screamed of pain. Could have done a bunch of things. Could have killed that Clockwork really, really easily, and he just stopped moving.
Oh my god!
I don't know. Something happened there. There. See.
Level. Oh.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh,
Accidentally
wow.
pushed his level up thing.
Maybe not.
Things coming in, no, 2 supports coming in, just missing all the disruptions though. Lifestealer preempted a disruption, used rage, but
Here we go.
coming straight in, stun, just does get the stun in there. Ultimate from the Luna doing lots of damage, but dual stun from both the Sand King as well as the Lion. Good hex underneath the tower. Lion gets the hex in there. Stun on top of the Sand King, but just missed. Great 2-person stun. That is Radiant winning the tri-lane right there.
Yep, absolutely. I don't know why Lifestealer raged there. There's really no reason for it, but luckily he didn't get punished for that.
Yeah, it did the
really
preemptive rage from the disruption. That was, I think that was a bit of a mistake as well. Disruption's fine, you can take the disruption. It's the things after the disruption that you want to rage out of. You just mash rage and make sure that you have it on when you come out of disruption.
Absolutely, and it's easy enough to do. Like, the Lena has to get really, really, really good timing for this to stop that.
That is true. Lifestealer does go down. That was huge.
Oh my god!
The range on that thing. Whoa! Double kill. Oh, Clockwork comes in, misses the ultimate on the Sand King. Sand King does have epicenters, just ticked over to level 6, so could be looking to avenge his friends right now. Could get the stun on the Luna, but Lena does have a backup stun.
So who won the tri-lane?
Well, that was massive. That was a kill on the Lifestealer. God, that was huge. I need some.
And the other kills, they weren't the Lifestealer's kills. These 2 kills were the Luna's kills.
Yes, the Luna got both of them. Straight on top of the Sand King. Sand King copying the stuns. Sand King retaliating with the stun. Good kill on the Luna there. The Lion and the Lifestealer going in after him. Clockwork's in a dangerous situation. Needs to kill one of those cogs. Needs to kill a cog and run away. The Templar Assassin's coming in to help out as well. Clockwork's taking a lot of damage from that Lifestealer, as well as this Lion's taking a lot of damage from this Templar Assassin. Right now, Clockwork traps himself in with those cogs there. But Templar Assassin, we've got 3 heroes. Oh, that was a mistimed disruption as well as a stun. So this Darkseer's doesn't have mana to run away, but this Sand King's coming in, does have a Lifestealer inside him as well. Massive damage on top of the Darkseer from that Templar Assassin. Pings are happening on this Sand King, so Sand King's in a dangerous situation. That Lucent Beam, that massive range from the Lucent Beam needs to be used. Come on, Lucent Beam. Waiting for it. Oh, that was huge! Stun over the top of 4 heroes with a Nates Bomb. That was an epic Nates Bomb.
That was great. I saw that coming. That was the only thing that could happen. I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier.
Yeah, that was.
He just had the mana for it though.
Huge turnaround, and Luna's coming in doing some massive damage. Gets a huge damage on the Lion, and now the Lifestealer's in a seriously dangerous situation. Goes down to the Clockwork Goblin's battery assault as well as the general auto attacks. And right now, Sand King, just missed the. Yep, just missed the missile from the Clockwork here. Can drop down a cogs, just not quite close enough. Then it use poison, anything. The Shadow Demon can throw poison down. He does get the Burrow Strike away. The Queen of Pain's coming in, manages to kill the Luna. Darkseer gets the kill on the Luna there, and right now the Queen of Pain, the Lena's going on the Sand King. Sand King's getting away on very little life. Clockwork Goblin gets a kill on the Queen of Pain, and now the Shadow Demon going in after this Sand King. The Sand King is on such low life. They really want to get him. Things are happening. They know that he's there. How do they know that he's there?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's the only way he could go.
That is true. Clockwork Rocket just missed the rocket as well.
No. Would the rocket have killed him?
No, yeah, only level. How much damage does it do? It's not much. It's only like 100, is it? 120. This Lion's copying some little shrapnel bits from a frog.
Yeah, cool how that stays on even when you're stunned or disabled.
Yeah, stunned or hex and things like that. So, yeah.
Those kinds of things are really strong. Things that can still work while you're disabled.
Yes, things like Darkseer's Ion Shell and Clockwork's Battery Assault. Shadow Demon's getting away on very little life. Shoot a rocket, Clockwork! I know you're on the same team, but come on. Luna's pushing this tower. Queen of Pain jumps in, has thrown a Shadow Strike on top of the Luna, so Luna has been slowed down. That hex through the trees, but got completely spotted out by the creeps there, and 3 heroes straight on top of the Luna.
Don't know what he was trying to do, I'm sorry.
Trying to juke around the trees, but the vision from these creeps just gave it to him.
Yeah. But, I mean, where's he gonna go? He can only go back out.
Well, he can just sit there and hope that they don't see him. There's quite a few juke spots that are like that. Anyway, the Lion's in a dangerous situation. Oh no, turn around. The double stun gets blocked by the refraction on the Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin's going in under the tower. Massive ultimate from the Lion. Great timing on that refraction, and they do, yes, they do get the kill on the Templar Assassin. Right now, Shadow Demon's in a dangerous situation as well. Follow-up stun is 3 seconds away. The Burrow Strike is so close. Just missed it. He's continuing the run, though. They do have a slow here if he continues to keep running through there. He opts not to pop the trap, and they just stun straight through the Shadow Demon. Pops Sandstorm, and that is mega kill for the Sand King.
At the same time, the Lifestealer got a kill on Lena around mid somewhere. I didn't quite see it. And then they chased the Clockwork over into the, past their Radiant, the Ancients, and he went back here and was able to TP away safely.
Where are you looking? Sorry, I can't see your thing on my screen.
So, in the Radiant Ancients.
Yes? I don't know, yeah, I can't see your...
kill on...
Anyway, things are happening. Darkseid has taken a lot of damage. Luna used her ultimate, vacuum in, but Shadow Demon gets the kill with the ultimate. Yeah, so I can't see any of your drawings.
Oh, that's weird. You could see the other random...
things being drawn around, drawings. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're in the 3rd spot and he's in the 2nd spot? I'm not sure.
Oh, God.
That would be inconvenient. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, Clockwork Goblin coming in up against the Nake. So Clockwork Goblin's getting feisty up against the Nake. Nake's doing so much damage with his general auto attacks. Pops Rage, cops a little bit of a zap from those power cogs, but does get away.
Clockwork really strong against snakes, by the way. He's really useful, like the hook shot, it goes through rage, and then the power cog's able to trap the snakes in away from the fight for 7 seconds, 8 seconds. That's true. It's really huge. Smoke gang coming. Yeah,
we've got Shadow Demon as well as a Clockwork smoked up. Looking at top lane, I think we've got 3 heroes on top lane. The Lion, the Queen of Pain's going in on the Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin uses meld, but pops out of it to do that damage. Got 2 heroes coming in. They're both quite... We've got 3 heroes coming in. They're quite low compared to the others. Going in, misses the hook shot straight between 2 heroes. Double stun. That was a stun stack, unfortunately. But he's taken so much damage from those creeps and everything else. Meanwhile, the Queen of Pain just gets absolutely melted by the Templar Assassin. Then the Lion's taken a lot of damage. Templar Assassin's going in under the tower again, getting dives. Doesn't have refraction. Huge ultimate from the Lion. There's no refraction to save him. And Lena gets taken down by Sand King's ultimate. And Sand King's on a vendetta, wants this Shadow Demon as well. Probably going to get him, gets that stun in there, and follows it straight up with that Sandstorm.
I love the little hex there.
Get that hex in, just in case. That was a great offensive use of Sandstorm by the Sand King as well. Stun followed up straight away by the Sandstorm.
He saw that he was on such little life that just a couple of ticks of Sandstorm was gonna inevitably get the kill no matter what. So just used it.
Yep, just used it. Does more damage than his auto attack anyway. Does 80 damage a second. So.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 80 duration on a 10-second cooldown.
Yep, why not? Templar Assassins teleported in. A good Observer Ward placed here by Lion, so that's going to be quite an offensive Observer Ward, so he will be able to stun uphill. Also, the Queen of Pain
absolutely.
Gives some vision for the Queen of Pain to jump in and start those team fights.
Yeah, and able to see any support coming in, TP support from DotA on that T1.
Shadow Demon's going up against a Darkseer on the bottom lane here. Darkseer is trapped up against the wall from 2 illusions, so is in a dangerous situation, although the Queen of Pain comes straight in on top of the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon's going to go down to the Darkseer as well as the Queen of Pain.
That trap was really cute.
It was looking good for a moment there. Right now, the Lena's in a dangerous situation. Cop that stun from the Sand King, a counter initiation by the Clockwork Goblin straight onto the Lion, but doesn't have anything to follow it up. Darkseer has dropped the wall, and the Templar Assassin's taken heaps of damage. Good dual stun there from the Sand King, followed up by the Queen of Pain jumping in to a massive Scream of Pain, picking up 2 heals. And a
Luna
tower
just
as well.
picked up her Helm of the Dominator. I hope to see her. I hope to see her go stack the Ancients with it, but not gonna happen with that Kobold. He's too low HP, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Has picked up the Kobold for that movement speed aura, but yeah, Luna definitely needs that farm at the moment. Has picked up Hand of Midas and has fallen behind in the farm a little bit. Where's the net worth? No, is currently leading the net worth. Okay, my mistake completely. Leading the net worth over the top of the life stealer, but the next 4 heroes are all on the Radiant team, so she really wants to maximize that farm and needs to get like a stronger creep, one of those level 3 creeps in under the Helm of the Dominator, and then start stacking those Ancients, really maximize her farm and try and pull away from the enemy team.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got 2 heroes smoked up here. We've got the Shadow Demon and the Lena smoked up. The pings on here, so this Sand King is babysitting the Lifestealer. I think these 2 are in a really dangerous situation. Double stun there from the Sand King, followed up by an ultimate. They're just a little bit too slow with that disruption. And that's a double kill there for the
really
Lifestealer.
slow cast time, right?
Yeah, it's like a long cast animation.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
I don't know, even if you're the quickest Shadow Demon ever, I don't even know if you can stop that. Good to know.
Fun fact, when you're playing the Sand King, if you have your level 4 Burrow Strike, you can, if you shift Q the Burrow Strike cast thing, so if you Burrow Strike Lion, Lion's got an instant cast Hex. If you Burrow Strike Lion and start casting your Epicenter straight away after you Burrow Strike him, if you Burrow Strike anywhere in front of him or to the sides, he's able to Hex you before you finish casting your Epicenter. But if you Burrow Strike behind him, so you're like literally behind him, he has to take that extra moment to turn around to cast it on you. You'll still get hexed, but it will hex you like just after you finish casting.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
There you are, fun fact. So if you've got those channeling skills or something, try and land behind the enemy heroes instead of in front of them or to the side.
I think that really only applies to SK.
Yeah, I think so. He's the only one that it really matters for, the Epicenter. Good counter initiation there by the Clockwork, but now he's in a dangerous situation with the lots of heroes. The Sand King's jumped in, got a good stun. The Lena's in a danger. Oh, cops that massive ultimate from the Nakes that infest, and Sand King straight in under the tower. One more hit on top of the Clockwork Goblin, and they do get the kill.
Well, I was hoping to see a double stun there from Sand King. I think he had the perfect line. He blinked to it just like he was in the perfect position for a double stun, and then only went on the Clockwork.
Yeah, just did the tiny little stun.
The Shadow Demon was standing behind him, and I think with his team follow-up, I think they could have gotten a double kill there.
Quite possible. Pushing in strong to this top tower here, so Queen of Pain's doing a little bit of axe work, jumping in behind and using Scream of Pain, as well as the Templar Assassin being harassed off with that the Shadow Strike, getting rid of all those refraction charges, but coming straight in, puts a trap down, but doesn't really have anything to fix it up. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to defend that tower. So we've got heroes coming down here. They look like they might be going for WaRnh4n. Clockwork Goblin's shooting a rocket down, so he's going to see these two heroes popping through here. Pings are happening onto this, onto the Luna, so they're coming after him. We've got a Queen of Pain as well as a Sand King and a Darkseer going in. Luna has backed off, so got three heroes looking to defend this. Coming in behind, Clockwork's using that rocket to scout, making sure that they're not stealing their ancients. But meanwhile in top lane, Templar Assassins copping a lot of damage from the Lifestealer. Luna's come in to help a lot. Lifestealer has a Molyneux, so it was popped that and just shredded, like the 2 hits from the Luna copped 2 Molyneux hits straight up. Meanwhile on the bottom lane, lots of things are happening. The Darkseer gets a kill on the Lena. Completely missed how that happened.
Everyone just jumped on top of her and she exploded. Darkseer, Sand King plus Queen of Pain.
Just went.
Yep. On a, I can't see her HP, but I'm sure it's not much.
Yeah, I'm sure
that's 37, so
it's not a whole lot.
I guess we'll see in 5 seconds. $853 is not a big buffer.
No, that is true. As only a tiny amount of life can get burst down really quickly, especially by that team. Just
I saw that in the previous game too.
Yep, Luna
got caught out a lot. Lena.
I told you it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get them mixed up. Well, to be fair, Luna doesn't have a very big life total either.
Who?
Luna doesn't have a very big life total either. You know, that L one. Pings on this Sand King, so they know this Sand King's here. Oh, poor disruption though. Poor disruption, good hook. Sand King is able to burrow strike out to safety. Although Queen of Pain is blunk in and is copping a lot of damage, burst damage from the Templar Assassin, and the Lena copped a good stun there, and they take her down, no problem.
Just in time for a blink. Shit, that was really close. That was almost a problem.
Yeah, almost got out of there.
Yeah, I was watching her blink cooldown there. It was really close.
And they're able to give a little bit more room to this Luna to continue her farming. She's picked up to level 15 and it's Nake's
he almost caught the Shadow Demon.
Very close. Do they have Surge? We got a stun from the Sand King anyway, coming straight in. Good, kind of an interesting use, but yeah, just sort of delayed them for 2.5 seconds. Why not?
It's like a panic oh shit button.
Oh shit, double tap. Oh yeah, Lifestealer absolutely shredded that Shadow Demon, like killed him in 3 hits.
One thing I want to point out is that the Luna actually had level 1 Eclipse when she was level 12 or 13 or something. I did notice that one. I forgot to say.
Oh right, okay.
But yeah, that's pretty far in my opinion. The ulti from Luna is just so massive. You need to
level it up.
Get that the full beams, 4 to 7 beams. That's huge. They can take out multiple heroes rather than just one.
Yeah, whether you're playing like the ganking Luna that gets like Aghanim Scepter and a Shadow Blade, or you're playing the carry Luna, you always need that Eclipse. That Eclipse is your team fight basically until you get your Manta Star. Yep, I'm on it, watching it. Things are happening, so they're taking this tower down. Lifesteal is doing a lot of damage to those towers. Clockwork's doing his best trying to defend with this these rocket flares, but it's making it very difficult.
Liz is apologizing for feeding in her game. Feeder!
Bloody feeders! No, it's fine. It happens. Everybody has bad games, so calm your farm. Looks like we're going on a WaRnh4n here. So we've got 4 heroes coming in for WaRnh4n. The spell shield has been popped and they will be able to take it down. Ta-da! Giant frog! So I don't think the DotA team have any idea that this is happening at the moment. They don't have any wards up, unfortunately. They've got the Radiant are having excellent map control. Templar Assassin just dropped a trap down, so they know that they're WaRnh4ning now, but I don't think there's a whole lot that they can do. Clockwork Goblin might have been thinking about a hook shot, but decided against it.
Yeah, nothing they can really do.
Mm.
Yeah, and then they're gonna easily get back to be able to defend the bottom tier 2.
Yep, Luna was
So
doing a little bit of
Luna
pushing.
just using this Helm of the Dominator to dominate a creep. It looks like it's usually an aura creep, which sort of makes sense, but I'd still really prefer to see that creep being used to stack the ancient camp. If you don't know how to do it, go practice it in a bot game.
That's true. It's an excellent way to get that farm. It's like Hand of Midas. You get that farm and peel away from the enemy carriers. Just another great way to maximize your farm. So practice how to do it. It's great. And as you see there, if you just get an aura creep, anytime you teleport or run around, it just gets left behind. So right now it's not doing anything. Could quite easily be picked off by these heroes who are pushing mid. In fact, absolutely. I think it's going to be. Queen of Pain's there. Is she gonna... No, not gonna go for it anyway. Oh well. Lena doing a little bit of defense here, just throwing a couple of spells out, clearing this creep wave, making sure that it doesn't do any damage to the tower.
We see that hill being taken control back by Dire.
Yep, Dire's de-warded that and thrown one up of their own, so they know what heroes are out there and they know the threats that are going to be pushing this top lane. But right now, that threat is pretty big.
Doesn't look like it was de-warded, I think it just ran out.
Okay. This courier's just following around. Nope, courier's heading back now. The Lifestealer has an Aegis, and I want to see a really cool creep Nake's Bomb here.
Yeah, with the Queen of Pain or the Sand King, he's got his Blink Dagger as well. And he has a Radiance, awesome.
Jump straight in the middle Sandstorm and just do, what is 150 damage-ish every second.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see a Darkseer Nake's Bomb. I think that will be fun.
Darkseer?
Yeah.
Wouldn't Queen of Pain be faster?
Queen of Pain would be a lot faster, but you're able to follow up the Darkseer much more effectively. Darkseer can surge himself in, run in and vacuum everybody on top of him. And then that can be followed up straight away by the Queen of Pain's Sonic Wave as well as the Sand King's Epicenter.
Yeah, very good point.
Whereas if the Queen of Pain blinks in to initiate, she doesn't get that opportunity to hit everyone with the Sonic Wave.
Yeah. I suppose she could save it for the Darkseer to follow up with the
Yeah, that is true. But we're going in on this barracks here, so heroes are jumping in straight in, doing so much damage that Lena's taken heaps. Missed the Scream of Pain on the Lena, but did catch the Luna. Sand King jumped in and finished her off. Right now, Lifestealer's on very little life. Has infested the Sand King, but popped out, turned his armlet off and dies to that catapult creep, but the Aegis Pops brings him back to life. So we've still got a Templar Assassin, Shadow Demon and a Clockwork to defend this. The melee barracks does go down, so the Lifestealer and the Queen of Pain pick that up. But pings are happening on them. They really want to get a great counter initiation by the Sand King there. Picks up 2 heroes with that counter initiation. 3 heroes gets that Clockwork as well. Pings are on the barracks, making sure that they prioritize the barracks over the top of the Templar Assassin. And this is why the Queen of Pain's just blunk in, caused so much damage, just got shredded by that Templar Assassin.
That was really funny.
It's like, I've got this Templar Assassin. Oh wait, no I don't. Oh god.
She just like blunked next to her and she was like, now what? She still had like 5 seconds on her BKB left, so she was just like, yeah, whatever. Lena going down. Nope.
Taking a little bit of, taking a fair bit of damage for that.
Taking a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Well, she only has 900 health. Like, a little bit is all her health. So that is top lane rack for the Dire.
She's choosing arcane boots too. I would have loved to see the phase or shreds there for the greater survivability.
That is true. Just gonna have a quick look. They have 1 set of arcane boots on their team from the Clockwork Goblin. So yeah, I think arcane boots are a valid choice, but also treads Very valid choice, getting that extra 10 strength to give her a lot more survivability. Especially since she's not getting much farm at all. Courier's going down! Lion picks up that kill as the courier just ducked to the secret shop to do a little bit of shopping. Got caught out by Lion.
It's +8.
What? +8 for the treads?
+8 strength on this treads, yeah.
Oh, okay. Where is it? There. Oh yeah, +8. Used to be +10.
Yeah, it used to be.
What was that, like 4 years ago that it used to be +10?
yeah, something like that.
Clockwork doing an amazing
but it
tower
was
build.
+10 for a very long time.
That is true. But going in on this tower here, Darkseer has popped down a wall, so it's going to make it very difficult for the Dire team to fight this. And it looks like they're not really making any attempt to try and to defend this Rax at all. But Luna's teleported in, as teleported in the middle of people, popped Black King Bar as well as Manta Style. So is dodging a lot of that damage, a lot of that AoE damage, and using her ultimate to good effect. This does take out the Sand King. Sand King buys back instantly. The Lion picking up the kill on the Templar Assassin before going down. The Queen of Pain just blunk straight in front of the Lina and dives. So there's a triple kill and excellent defense.
Man. That was a 5 kill.
Yep. 2 buybacks. Great. Good little jump in there from the Sand King. Sand King jumps in and picks up that kill on the Lina, and is now threatening the Luna with the Darkseers following it up. So, but Luna does escape safely into the trees.
Does excellent play from the Luna there. She sat there with BKB on in the middle of the fight and was just so patient. She just waited for the creeps to die, and as soon as that last one died, she went boom, Eclipse, and just exploded the whole fight. It was awesome. It
was an excellent use of her abilities that she had. Yeah, as soon as the Sand King jumped in with that epicenter and burrow strike. But Luna's thrown it all away. Pops her Manta Style is doing a lot of damage. Sand King's taken heaps of damage from everyone around her. The Luna does get the kill on the Sand King. Sand King doesn't have buyback. Templar Assassin teleports in and they get the double kill for the Luna on the Darkseer. So great defense again.
5 versus 3 for another
a
minute or so. I wonder how many towers they can get.
Will be interesting. They do still have the tier 1 tower mid, so that one's going to be going down with no real defense, I believe. Although Luna is backing off, running off into the jungle.
Okay, they're not even going to try and continue the push. Just making use of that really, really long respawn time for just to be able to farm safely. Pretty freely. Since there's no real huge damage coming up.
They do have that threat of the Queen of Pain as well as the Lifestealer, but yeah, it's mitigated a lot by not having that really solid team fight element from both the Sand King and the Darkseer.
I mean that very relatively, of course.
Yes. Queen of Pain has picked up a Scythe of Vice, so does have that sheep stick under her belt now. Has the Bloodstone, but it only has 4 charges on it.
Sheep stick, it's like one of my favorite items in the whole game.
It's great. Jinx. Oh, massive Scream of Pain over the top of the Lina, gets the kill and does heaps of damage to that Shadow Demon. Templar Assassin pops a trap, slowing down both the Lion and the Queen of Pain, just ensuring that the Shadow Demon gets away. So round 2 on this, the Radiant's going for another Rax. The Templar Assassin has put down a little trap. Pipe has been popped. Clearing out some of these creeps.
Daedalus on Lifestealer.
Daedalus on Lifestealer, so that's even more damage coming out. Doesn't have a whole lot of health though. I say that relatively because he does have
2300.
Yeah, it does once he's activated that armlet.
With the armlet.
Yeah. I guess compared to the Luna,
that's really tough to take down.
It is a lot of health, especially with that 6-second rage.
Yeah, and he used. I like the way he used rage there, just to do heaps of DPS and make sure he wouldn't get disabled out of it if it came down to it.
Yeah, of course. Popping that rage as soon as you run in, it's quite effective.
Yeah.
Just you're such a
He
threatening
needed
target.
to get that Rex down really fast, and the attack speed bonus helped him do that a lot.
Yes. Alright, so we're going on this third and final barracks for the Dire team. Piper's been popped, so they're going to be running straight in. Darkseer's coming in, and they're pounding on this tower. Lifestealer's popped his rage, as you were saying there, doesn't want to be disabled. Although Luna's popped her ultimate and is Black King Bar as well. Massive damage on the Lifestealer, and the Sand King, great counter initiation, but doesn't quite pick everyone off. So we've got 3 heroes running around on very, very little life. Queen of Pain's doing a clean-up. Crew has come in, got a double kill on the Clockwork as well as the Lena. 2 instant buybacks, and the Templar Assassin's going up against the Lion. And right now the Queen of Pain as well, so the Templar Assassin's copping heaps, but the Luna's come back in, made the Queen of Pain teleport away.
Wow. Wow.
Whew! They did force a lot of buybacks.
A triple buyback. I don't know. That was weird. They're all down. Can they get... No, they can't really get anything. See, that's the problem with winning a fight in your base.
You got to walk so far in order to take them.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can't gain it. Well, you do obviously gain something because Luna's in trouble.
Copping a lot from this Queen of Pain. Quite threatening. Stun comes out from the Lena, but Queen of Pain blinks away.
She just casually goes back to farming. But yeah, you really don't gain much at all from winning a fight in your base, because by the time you get to their side, it's just they are alive again, so they can defend, and you're on half health from the previous team fight.
It's quite difficult when you win a fight in your base. You then basically have to win a fight in their base in order to take any powers.
Exactly.
So, yes. If you ever have the opportunity, fight in the enemy's half of the map.
Oh well, of course that's easier said than done. I'm just saying that being an attacking position is much more lucrative than being in a defensive position.
So the Dire team are coming up, and they're going to pick up this Radiance. Not Radiance, WaRnh4n. The Dire team do have the trap here, so they will be able to see that the Radiant are going on it. Stun coming in from the Lena, so hits both these heroes, so that doesn't phase them at all. Lifestealer picks up that Aegis straight away, and Sand King blinks in looking for that Lena.
Looks like Radiant want to just go all mid.
Looks like they're going to completely forego these barracks, or maybe just fight around, but looks like they're just going all mid straight for the throne. Or coming around, yep, on the Luna. Wow, Luna goes down really, really fast. I'm unsure what Luna was doing there, sort of hiding out of the way, I guess, but nope, got caught out completely unshredded, and that's their main team fight hero gone.
And that's GG called.
That is GG called.
Not by the captain.
Not yet.
It was called by the Radiant captain, so good game, Dire wins.
Yeah, good game, Dire wins. Wow, that was amazing. I really felt that the Radiant had this game for so long there. They were in the lead for so long, and then
still you can't fault him for conceding there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty well lost. Like, you could tell that, the Dire team were really about to come back there.
Yeah, just foresee this epic comeback. Like the Luna had that buyback there, and it was very well played by the Radiant captain, calling GG there.
Yeah, absolutely. I fully, 100%, absolutely, without a doubt, agree.
Well.
Anyway.
Alright, well, that was an excellent game. I hope people had fun watching this one. I had a lot of fun watching it and casting it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for casting with me, Swift. And thanks everyone for playing.
Excellent, all that good stuff. Alrighty. let's
for
enjoy.
listening.
Yes! Shout out to anybody who's listening. All that good stuff. Thank you, EJ, and I will catch you later. Project Swift signing out.
Take it easy.